There's an article here. Maple Leafs forward Matthew Knies calls his teammates out following Game 3 loss. So while Joseph Woll's numbers weren't great for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 3 against the Florida Panthers, Matthew Knies says it's not all on the goaltender. Maple Leafs coach Craig Beard had plenty to say following the team's Game 3 loss to the Florida Panthers, but criticizing his goalie wasn't one of those things. That doesn't mean that Joseph Woll was free from criticism, though, as there were fans and analysts eager to point out that Woll's numbers in the last 3 games are not great. Woll was defended by Beard, who issued some puzzling comments after Game 3. Woll spoke publicly about following the 5-4 overtime loss, saying he wasn't at all worried and felt good about the game he played. Matthew Knies, who was recently told by officials to tone down his play in front of Panthers goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky, agrees. Florida has become very good at dumping pucks into the Maple Leaf zone and retrieving them before Toronto can get it back out. Knies says communication needs to be better to avoid that situation, especially when we can get kind of hemmed in or it comes to an icing play when we're a little bit tired. I think we have to communicate better and just find a way to get it out of our zone. To Woll's credit, he's been thrown into the starter's role following the injury to Anthony Stolarz, and a disheartening update from Beard on Stolarz was a good indication that he won't be back for this series. It is the highest of high-pressure situations, and pinning losses on him and him alone likely isn't helpful. Although there seems to be some panic after letting the Panthers back in the series, the Maple Leafs still lead 2-1. Ex-Panther Brandon Montour believes Toronto will ultimately prevail against his former team and stands a very good chance of going all the way to the Stanley Cup final. And the credit is MapleLeafsDaily.com.